Hello everybody, this is Scott and happy Monday to you all. And continuing our software review, we're going to be looking at another product which was Avg Pc Tuneup. I did another video on Avg Pc Tuneup 2013, but they recently released the 2014 version, and I feel like now is an appropriate time to bring it up. Let me go over some of the basic things right here. We have flight mode. Flight mode is meant for laptop computers because PC Tuneup only comes for your desktop computer, which also will apply to laptops, which are mobile PCs, but since they both function the same way and will need the same basic cleaning functions, it's why they have the flight mode enabled. So I wouldn't really need to use this. And what are we at now? These are PC modes. They describe it as economy, boosts battery life and reduces energy usage. Standard, Windows is normal operation. Turbo turns off background features to give your programs and games an instant boost of performance. So it basically comes in a very simple manner. This is if you're low on battery. This is for surfing the web. This is for memory intensive programs such as games. And then you got your basic thing right here. You got your scan, you got your maintenance, PC performance, PC health, and the rescue center. Rescue center will undo changes where Avg Pc Tuneup could have screwed up and caused an issue in the registry, and that's probably going to be one of the best ways for you to actually fix those kinds of problems. But what we're going to do is we're actually just going to go into the settings first and see if everything's pre-configured to a liking. So we're going to just look around real quick, and I don't care for the notifications, don't care for this. Password, oh wait, what was that? Oh, okay. Live optimization, don't care. Automatic, economy, don't care, don't care. And none of this is actually important. Oh, duplicate finder. If you want to ignore files smaller, this is okay. You want to increase the size if you have a large hard drive and you're just looking for files that may be duplicated from improper installs. This may be great, but if you have an improper install and you have two of the same thing in two different locations, you probably want to try and do a forced install using something called even Advanced System Care's got their uninstaller built in, which are great tools. So we're gonna go to their dashboard, and I just clicked on this again. I don't want that. So we're going to scan. We're going to have to do a maintenance scan on my computer, and it's going to scan basic things as it says right here. It's going to clean the registry, defragment the registry. It's going to remove shortcuts. It's going to clean up Windows and programs. It's going to clean up Windows and programs. It's going to scan for junk files. It's probably a more custom term that you are used to. It's going to clean up my browser, delete cookies, access cache information. It's going to optimize my system startup. It's going to delete programs. It's going to stop Windows processes that are not needed. And okay, so before I go doing anything, I'm going to actually check for everything because I don't like it. Alright. No, I'm not letting you just do whatever you want like some kind of heathen browser. Oh, okay. Cookies. All already undone. I don't like them deleting my cookies. Why? The cookies are important. The cookies are keeping my login, so I don't have to keep putting in my code every time, which I find obnoxious, but it's useful. This is going to find a lot of junk files, temporary files. It's got a lot of things. Oh, temporary installation. Yeah, those will be needed. If you saw my last video, well, you couldn't have seen it yet, but I did Bitdefender 60-second antivirus review, which streams a bunch of files from the internet, and that's going to be temporary, and it wants me to optimize a startup item. SQM consolidator. Okay, we don't need that. So as far as I could tell, I'm going to let it run its maintenance, and I'm going to see if it actually fixes. It says it found broken shortcuts. I don't know where it seems to have found those. Oh my god. If you're a Chrome user, you'll experience this problem. I'm trying to figure out what it is, and it's just stupid. Chrome is like really stupid when it comes to closing because it doesn't want to close. So now I'm going to click OK. Now it's going to scan through and delete excess items, clean up my browser. Alright. And that was a really nice cleanup. It found items that even Advanced System Care wouldn't have normally found, or especially, and it beat a C cleaner any day. Whether it's going to be faster or not, I don't know. We're gonna do it. We're gonna let it scan my PC performance. We're just gonna. I'm using. I don't use satellite. I use fiber. My internet access speed, I'm doing about 50 megabits per second. No, I'm doing about, yeah. I don't want them to optimize this, and okay. Now it's gonna go through, and now that I've configured, are you stupid? I literally just gave, oh my god, go away. Oh, no wonder I can't do it. Apparently it threw me off the internet. Alright, so the program is wonderful. Oh, 5 recommendations. We're gonna show details, and I want to see what this thing wants me to do. I was gonna say, how are you gonna give me an analysis? But alright, browser settings, recommendations. Let's see what these recommendations are. Internet Explorer, number of simultaneous connections. That's actually pretty good. To 8. That's okay. Okay. And I'm gonna accept the recommendation. Accept the recommendation. And accept the recommendation. Great. No, I do not want ad block. I don't like ad block. While some people are going to say, oh, you should really use it. I don't like it. It is obnoxious to me. If I visit a site, I have a site, I have ads, I would at least do the same for anyone else. So, that's actually clean. And now we're going to see what this PC health issue is. Manage, allow network access across all drives connected to your computer. Okay, that's bad. A master password, I don't care. We're gonna let it scan my drive. And this is probably gonna take a while, so I'm gonna pause the video here. Oh. No. I don't want to do that. But it's basically you gotta go through and scan bad sectors of my drive, which essentially means a bad sector is when part of your drive is malfunctioning in a manner. It's so if you ever had a flash drive and you've gotten one corrupted, you could think of a bad sector as that. It's where information goes, but it becomes scrambled because the drive is like a quote-unquote broken in that area. So the information's scrambled and it can't use that. So now it just sits there rotting. And you don't even know what's happening. There we go. Kinda glad I did that one. No! I don't care for that. Alright. So that's about it. I mean, we've already cleaned up everything. A great program. Did everything I wanted it to. So that's about all I could say. This is definitely, if you're looking for a tune-up tool, this is probably one of the best ones I've ever seen. It beats the features that I get in Advanced System Care because it gives me so much more information than what I would get with them, because Advanced System Care says, okay, here's the issue, and I'm like, why is this the issue? And then I have to look at the issue and say, okay, that makes sense. Here, it says, alright, here are the issues, and then it tries to explain why, and then I'm like, that actually makes perfect sense. I'm surprised I didn't think of that. It's almost like, in a way, it holds your hand a little bit more, which is nice, but if you still don't know what you're doing and why the issue is, then you're just wasting your time. So, thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned for another video. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments below. And check this out by going to the AVG website and looking under their downloads section. So, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.